But there was a youth who said, I can't make it in what? In life. And I made up my mind that I will not allow my background to what? To stop me to get to where I will get to in life. And I will not allow my environment to stop me to where I will get to in life. Can you hold that maybe second? Now in 2008, I felt I wish to become a secondary school teacher. And I left primary school and I go and obtain a form called Ogun Grassroots Teaching Scheme under me. By God's grace, somebody that had been once rejected, on the 15th of January 2025, I was announced as one of the top 50 teachers throughout the world for $1 million prize. Someone that had been rejected as a student eventually won difference award. I'll take you to in 2020, I became best senior secondary school teacher in Ogun State, and I was rewarded with 5 years of my salary as a teacher in Ogun State. This is someone that said he cannot work, he cannot make it in life. As if that was a small thing, I got celebrated. A lot of people, the commissioner there was celebrating me. Few months after, I won my school a 30 laptop in a competition organized by the current Minister for Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Boson Tijani, and the whole school started celebrating, hey, come and see this teacher. As if that was not enough, somebody that was once rejected as a student, among the other outstanding teacher throughout the world in USA. When I got there, because I made up my mind, while I was in US, on October 5, 2023, I was announced as second honor of best teacher in the whole of Federal Republic of Nigeria by the Federal Ministry of Education. This is somebody that they have said, well, he cannot work, make it in life. By God's grace, I got back into the country on the 4th of November 2023. And few months after that, I got shortlisted as one of the top 20 science educators throughout the world to go back to US again for another fellowship. This is somebody that can you see 20 science educators throughout the world invited by US government to NASA Center in Houston, Texas to come and study and go back to our various countries and go and teach our students what we call space exploration. This is somebody that was once rejected. On the 15th of January 2025, as I said, I was announced as one of the top 50 teachers throughout the world for $1 million. Can you convert that? Do a calculation and convert that to Naira. So, it became a news. Who is Kayode Adewale? Everybody started shouting, who is he? What has he been doing? A lot of people, I got a lot of people. And on the 21st days of January 2025, I was invited by the Honorable Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayode Adelaja Aribabu, that His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun CON want to see you in his office. Of course, you know when you go to government's house, you know what will come out of it. By God's grace, somebody that was once rejected, His Excellency said, Kayode, in 2020, I awarded you as best teacher in Ogun State and I reward you with 5 years of your salary. Today, because you have made Ogun State proud, I'm appointing you as the first Ogun State Education Ambassador. That was how I got appointed by His Excellency. His Excellency said, it's okay. Before you leave my office today, I'm going to give you 5 million naira cash before you leave here. And I was giving 5 million naira cash before I leave that place. And 5 million naira can actually take care of my 5 years salary as a teacher. And as a result of that, His Excellency said, look at Ogun State very well. I promise I'm going to give you a 2-bedroom bungalow because you have done this and you have made Ogun State proud. Who is that person that is telling you cannot make it in life? Tell that person now what? Tell that person now. Now what? So that is me there. And dear students, because by time I will not be able to show the video. Few days after the governor appointed me as education ambassador, titled at the University of Education, the premier and preferred university of education in the country, where I happen to be an alumni. I was invited by the university manager and said, Kayode, Oto get to Shetoni primary school and secondary school, and I was offered an automatic employment as a university lecturer. So this is somebody that someone has once rejected. I share something with you. In August 2025, someone that once rejected, I brought a friend from the US. You know, some of you that do Yahoo and do everything, you cannot do that. That's what you do. I invited a friend from US to come to Nigeria and come and train teacher for me here in Nigeria. And that's the pictures of that person you are seeing. I was the one that hosted this person. You know, before I can host that person, it's not an ordinary person. So, what have we been telling you? You are in a rural area, Imobi, Keredu,